Good afternoon. It's December 6th. We're going to look at what's going on in waterfront property in Pasco County. Right now in Pasco County, there are 4,113 active listings, and this is a big number and it's been going up. Pendings are 1,381, and that is not a big number, and that is the trend, which is more listings with less results. There are 1,258 properties that have sold in the 30 days going back 7 days, and this is a low number. This just verifies that our market is there's less buyers and there's more listings. And that's my son, and I'm going to call him back. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to look at the waterfront properties first. Let's go with the houses that are on the coast that are in. Let's go with Canal Saltwater, and let's go with the river. And I don't want to do Brackish, even though there are a couple of properties. Now, there's 128 properties showing up in this list right now, and that is a big number. 7 months ago, 8 months ago, it was like 70 or 80. Let's look at the pendings. 23 pendings. And let's look at the solds. The 30 days solds is 46. Now, we've done this recently, so we're going to go back. Let's do 0 minus 14 and do the 14-day solds. There's 20 properties. Let's go through those first. Okay, Tower Drive went under contract in 5 days. They were asking $149,000 and it closed for $125,000. Saltwater asking $135,000, went under contract in 5 days, sold for $126,000. Bowie Court asking $149,900, went under contract in 2 days for $140,000. River Villa Condos asking $158,000, sold for $150,000. And they're not making it clear whether it flooded or not. It says it's virtually staged. Coxswain asking $174,900, went under contract in 9 days and closed at $155,000. Another one on Coxswain went under contract in 1 day for $170,000. They were asking $174,000. Sea Ranch on the Gulf listed at $180,000, sold for $180,000 in 0 days. Oh, this is Beverly. Yeah, I know exactly which house this is. Okay. Hatteras asking $249,000, sold for $200,000 in 1 day. Rio asking $210,000, sold for $210,000 in 4 days. This is a condo asking $269,000, sold for $269,000, and that didn't flood. San Mateo and Westport asking $325,000, sold for $293,000 in 5 days. Another one on Rio asking $330,000, sold for $310,000. Driftwood asking $375,000, sold for $325,000. This had been on the market for a long time, but it did flood. Shoreview and Harbor Isles asking $349,000, sold for $325,000 in 250 days. It had been on the market for a much higher price. This one was very interesting. This is such a cool lot. 2 houses on that, and it went under contract in 10 days for a full price. Galleon and Gulf Harbors, Florimar asking $495,000, sold for $485,000 in 5 days. Seaway and Florimar asking $525,000, sold for $500,000. Now this one was listed long before Helene. Bonita, 77 days, asking $600,000, sold for $530,000. Fair Lane. This is that big monster, newish construction. Talked about it a few times. Pretty, pretty nice. Built by Bill Thomas at Creative Builders. 219 days on the market. Sold for $550. They were asking $589. And this is a riverfront property. Really nice. 1.4 million. Sold for 1.2 million. 70 days. All right, let's look at the pendings. Twenty-three properties have gone under contract. Signal Cove, 180 grand. 7 days. Hatteras and Sea Pines, 8 days. 235 grand. That actually looks like it might have been a good price there. Kathleen, 2 days. They were asking 235. That is not on anything that we want to talk about. That's on a lake or something. All right. $275,000 for Cape K, De Leon. Spectacular lot. Arnard, 134 days on the market. We don't know what it went under contract at. Gull, which is a multi-story built in 1993. 201 days on the market. Okay, 4 days on the market in Miller's Bayou, asking $319. Gene Rossi, asking $320,000, went under contract in 20 days. That is a big condo on the 7th floor, did not get wet. Susan Drive, $350,000, went under contract in 6 days. Eve Lane went under contract in 1 day, asking $350,000. Driftwood Isles, asking $360,000. It was on the market for a year and a day. Marine Parkway, I showed this to somebody, $385,000, went under contract in 26 days. Heaven's Way, asking $400,000, was listed prior to the Helene. Harbor Isles, 5 days, asking $414,000. Spoonbill, 17 days. 4 days for Thornbush. Leeward went under contract. This was listed prior to the storm. This one also was listed prior to the storm. Leisure Beach, pretty spectacular home, $749,000. Went under contract in 5 days. Porpoise was listed prior to the Helene and is under contract. For stay, 8 days, asking $819,000. And that's the final one for no hurricane damage. All right, let's look at the recent listings. All right, there's 128 of them, and we're not going through those. Let's go back 21 days and see that 29 properties have been listed that meet this criteria. Eagles Point, now this is a first floor, if I'm not mistaken. It is. And all of these first floor condos have have stop orders on them. I wonder what they're disclosing. HOA is repairing unit due to hurricane flood damage. Expected completion 4 to 6 months. This is $750 a month. 125 grand. 0 days. Oh, this went on the market today. Oh my goodness. And it definitely, I just don't want to make any conclusions. Sea Ranch on the market, $250,000 for 17 days. 10 days for Cabin Court. Carroll Drive, $259,000, 2 days on the market. Sea Ranch, that's Gulf Island Beach and Tennis Resorts. Condo, 3-2, 17 days on the market. $299,000 for a 311 Islander, $320,000. Oh, I know this house. I have a long history with a exciting. Don't need to go into it. Okay, $325,000 on Third Isle. Webster, way up the river. In fact, this is not just up the river. This is not up. This is up the Withlacoochee River, not the Antelope or the Pythla-Chescoti. San Juan, $375,000, been listed for 9 days. Leisure Beach, $399,000. Little trek to get out. I want to see the inside. Look, it's beautiful. How about that? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it flooded. I don't want to make any proclamations. $420,000 in Florimar. What is that? Oh, you know what this is? This is not built yet. They knocked down that hotel and they're putting up condos, and now they're starting to sell them. Pre-construction, $450,000 for a 2-2. They don't know what the HOA fee is going to be. What are they calling this? The $60 million development is located on the water at Marine Parkway. The HOA includes trash removal. The HOA was approximately $700. However, once phase 2 HOA is going to drop to $451, which is $600 lower than the average condominium association fee in Newport Richey. I just don't know what to make of that. Rudder Way on the market for 9 days. Marine Parkway 2 days. Eve Lane 1 day. Third Isle $514,000. 11 days on the market. Gene Rossi, top sale. Flotilla, Sea Ranch. Look at the prices of this. Bailey's Bluff, Garris, $1 million in Florimar. The Cessna's not even on the water. And here we go, $1.199 million. And it's very nice. Well, if you want to go shopping, you want to talk about real estate, you want to talk about buying or selling, feel free to reach out. Have a great day.